All right, let's head back outside on this Wednesday, looking at the calm before the storm. I guess we got some time though, Matt, looking out over the Columbia and the Vancouver skyline there. Looking good.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a nice day as well. We'll be dry, we'll be calm, and then it's going to get rainy, it's going to get windy for a couple of days. That is late October after all, though, so not unexpected. Let's take you back outside. Downtown Portland is 55 degrees. It's a warm night out there. The cloud cover that we had helped keep our temperatures elevated a bit. But it's not completely cloudy. You can see some stars out there. We made it up to 65. That is above average by a few degrees. 65 in McMinnville and Scappoose. And there were some 70s, Central and Eastern Oregon. Bend made 70, John Day 71, Lakeview 71, and Medford made 72. I mean 70 also, not 72. Okay, tomorrow will be about 50 in the morning. We'll get some sun breaks in the afternoon, get up to 65 again tomorrow. So a day fairly similar to today, maybe a little less sunshine. You see there's a lot of cloud cover out here, but boy, the storms that gear up, they roll in on Friday, still taking shape out over the Pacific, and we're going to see that roll in, as I said, late tomorrow night, more like on Friday during the morning hours when the rain will get going and the wind will really begin to pick up in the valleys. This is what it looks like. This is 10 a.m. on Friday. You can see these wind arrows sort of converging right here along that boundary. That's where the rain is going to begin to get heavy in the morning hours on Friday. Continues Friday night. Then this next system comes in on Saturday, and the pressure pattern is a little bit better if you like windstorms for Saturday. Now, the models have been pretty consistent with the track and the strength of this, but any variation in the track or the strength will have an impact as to who gets the strongest wind. So we'll keep a close eye on this over the next couple of days, but it's looking more and more likely that we get a burst of wind on Saturday after a burst of wind on Friday. Then the snow level drops Saturday night. We begin to get some pretty decent snowfall up in the Cascades. It'll be our biggest snowfall of the season so far. And the rain totals, boy, if you run this out through next week, through Thursday, couple 3 inches in the Cascades and at the coast, inch and a half in the valley. So it is going to be a very beneficial atmospheric river in terms of the rainfall that we get to help to boost our October totals. And the snowfall in the Cascades should be up around a foot on Mount Hood and Hoodoo, maybe up to 1.5 feet in Central Oregon, where the snowfall should be a bit heavy. Mount Rainier looking at about 20 inches there. So weather impact alerts for Friday and Saturday. You just want to think about the fact that, hey, it's going to be rainy. It's going to be windy. The roads will be wet. You may have to slow down a little bit with your driving. And then some of the intersections in town, low-lying intersections, could get clogged and flooded. Storm drains, the leaves are starting to come down and all of that too. Don't think the winds will be strong enough to bring down a bunch of trees, but they're going to be strong enough. So we'll keep close tabs on that too. 55 right now, freezing level 10,300 feet. The coast tomorrow, though, just a few showers are really quite nice. The winds will be light. Enjoy the day. In the valleys, pretty much the same deal, mostly cloudy, a few sun breaks. Highs will be in the mid to upper 60s, though, as we are still pretty mild. Up in the Cascades, the freezing level staying high. It won't be over the weekend, drops down to 3,000 feet on Saturday night and Sunday morning, so there will be snow in the passes. Be ready for winter driving. Still sunny and in the 70s in Bend tomorrow. Pendleton will have a nice day, too. In the Gorge, light winds tomorrow and partly sunny, mid-60s there, 68 in the Dalles. And in Portland, a few showers are possible tonight, but we're pretty much done with that. And then mainly cloudy tomorrow with a few sun breaks. Weather impact alert days Friday and Saturday for the rain and the wind. Sunday, showers. And then Monday, more rain before we finally get a break on Tuesday. So again, a pretty stormy pattern as we begin the weekend, final weekend of October.
At least we have tomorrow, you know?
We certainly do. Yep. Sorry about Friday night, Orlando. Say it right up front.
You do your best for me. You do your best for me.
I do my best. At least you had fun tonight, though.
Entertaining night of basketball.